I love pedals. Guitar effects pedals opened up a whole new world to me the moment I kicked on an Electro Harmonix Electric Mistress back in the early 90s. I absolutely loved the sound and character of individual pedals, but I soon found that chaining them together caused problems. The obvious one was tap dancing. So how do we turn on and off multiple pedals at the same time? Less obvious, but probably more important, were the tonal effects of chaining these pedals together. Tone suck caused by poor buffers, low levels, all that stuff. To tackle this, in 2005, we released the Pro 14, which found its way onto loads of Pro boards. Not only did it solve the problems, but it created an opportunity to get so much more out of our beloved old pedals. Then we evolved the Pro 14 into the G2. Since 2013, G2 has helped artists including Radiohead's Ed O'Brien, Simon Neil from Biffy Clyro, Andy Timmons, Devin Townsend, Stephen Wilson, Noel Gallagher, and countless others. But I never stopped wanting to get more from my old stomp boxes, whilst having them comfortably sit alongside the latest crop of digitally controlled super pedals.
We're so super. We're so super.
With that in mind, here is G3. It has up to 99 banks of up to 28 presets per bank, controlling 12 individual effects loops that you can configure either all mono or pair them together for up to 6 stereo loops. We've also completely redone the MIDI capabilities. With our true bypass loop switches, you've always been able to connect multiple pedals together in series for maximum signal integrity and easy control. With G3, we've added the ability to use parallel signal paths to connect your effects together in a whole bunch of new ways.
Parallel.
That means better control of wet-dry, right through to completely independent stereo and parallel effects chains to G3's master outputs.
And why would you want to do that?
Here's my drive. Here's my fuzz. Here's my drive into my fuzz in series. Here's my fuzz into my drive in series. Here's how they sound in parallel. It sounds like the drive is out of phase with the fuzz. We'd better correct that. Now, what if we could send them into different amps? Now let's add a phaser, but only after the drive. Now let's blend in a nice stereo delay and reverb, just because we can. I hope these simple examples might spark some ideas so you can experiment using your own pedals in different ways. How about 3 different sounds from one overdrive pedal? G3's programmable input buffer means that you can reduce, increase, or simply buffer the input signal. At the other end of your effects chain is a programmable true stereo voltage controlled amplifier right on the output. This means you can change the master volume of any preset. For example, if you want to boost for solos, or if your prized vintage pedals need a little bit more help. works whether the preset is mono, dual mono, wet dry, or full stereo. And you can have true stereo trails from any loop or loops on any preset. Okay, are we ready to talk about MIDI? We've completely re-engineered the MIDI in G3. Each individual preset can send up to 15 separate, fully mappable program change and control change MIDI messages. You can also add up to 2 expression pedals, each sending multiple MIDI messages at the same time with different heel and toe values per message, controlling all of your MIDI effects. The possibilities here are literally endless. Let's talk about some other stuff. Can it do the 4-cable method to use with your amp's effects loop? Yes, it can. Can I have my effects offstage or back near my amp? Yes, we have designed the G3 extension kit for exactly this. What if a tech wants an offstage controller to mirror my onstage controller? Yes, with the G3 hub, you can actually have up to 6 controllers all working perfectly in sync. Does anyone actually do this? Yeah, he does.
Please, sir, can I have a smaller one?
Yes, you can. This is the TheGigRig G3 Atom. It has the exact same feature set as G3, just with 6 loops, each of which can be stereo, plus up to 16 presets per bank. It's G3, just smaller. G3 and G3 Atom are also Bluetooth enabled and connect to the G3 iOS app. This enables you to download updates and upload backups. And more interestingly, you can create editable set lists and beam them straight to your G3. Some of you watching this will totally get it and have been asking for these sort of functionality updates to our switches. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be very happy. Some of you watching this might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the feature set. But whether you want to use it in a huge MIDI-controlled stereo rig, or you simply want to get the absolute best from a bunch of classic pedals, I want you to know that we have never lost sight of the most important thing of all. And that is what G3 doesn't do. G3 will not load or colour your guitar signal. It gives you the cleanest signal path possible while offering the functionality to use your pedals in any way you want. Ultimately, you get to hear your guitar, your pedals and your amps as they were designed to sound, and a whole bunch of new ways too.